Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I hope my audio is better because I did kind of, I did remove some of the filters that I had on my OBS microphone. And the reason why, because I just realized how bad, again, how bad my audio really is. And I tried different methods on how I could reduce the badness, or I guess I could just, I just increase my quality overall. Let me find something real quick. I think I was trying to find the mouse settings. There you go. Because I'm using my gaming mouse now, and it's super sensitive, so I need to readjust that. Cool. Where were we yesterday, by the way? I think we were going to go back to our base, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just reduce it again. If you're wondering why I have such low sensitivity, that's mostly because I used to play Counter-Strike a lot, and one of the things that I've developed is I just cannot move away from a super sensitive mouse, so I gotta have it on super low sensitivity, and that's mostly around 20 or 15%. I think I played Valorant on probably 15% sensitivity or something. It was just super low. It's okay. I don't have a problem. Trust me. Anyways, how you guys been? I hope you all have been doing well. Um, Personally, today it has not been that great for me. I'm feeling kind of sick. I also, this music does not fit the story that I'm trying to tell to my viewers. In a way, I'm pissed off, but in a way, it's kind of funny. But yeah, today I'm kind of feeling like I'm spiritually dry. I think that's one of those things that a lot of Christians will feel. Sometimes, the heavens are silent, and you can't really ask much from them, as much from God, because He kind of gives us everything that we need to live a good life, to live a life that is according to His will, hopefully so. Because again, as sinful humans, even though we are free from the bondage of sin, we aim to always ask for the Holy Spirit to give us divine wisdom, to make the right choices, to say the right things at the right time to the right people. And I pray that every night, I think, because yeah, I just want to put my trust as much as I can in Christ, you know. Is the music too loud? I think I'll just have to reduce the I think the music is way too loud, isn't it? Okay, let me just reduce it quite a bit on my OBS, and I think we should be fine. Okay. I also did a bit of researching today. I'm an IT guy. I was a developer for quite a while. If anything, I think I plan my life on my career, really, everything around my career back then, especially when I was with my ex. All I wanted to do is just, like develop web apps, I suppose. And I feel like I found a new toy, and that's probably Web3. If you heard of it, it's probably because of all the crypto hype and stuff. But however, I think a lot of the projects are very useful to a lot of people, but not enough people know on how to utilize them fully or efficiently. And it's just kind of sad. I was just reading a bunch of crypto research papers on the tokens, and that's the thing. That's the thing that I don't like about the crypto market today is how everyone is just super greedy, and they don't they don't exactly see how a project could be fully utilized to actually, be super useful to a lot of people. Like the one that I see is Render is pretty good. I think it's the one that allows you to rent out your GPU power to people who actually need GPU power, and that's super interesting in my head because that's super cool, man. I mean, I'd like to build something like that, or I'd like to develop something like that. But again, all the people see are the numbers on the trading chart. It's kind of sad that it is what it is, but I hope the project succeeds. actually. I really hope so. Because my younger brother is a digital artist, and I think if he were to take his work into the next level, he'll definitely need a rendering power. And you know, I kept thinking about it. You know, I don't exactly have enough money. I don't exactly have enough cash to buy him like a GPU right away, right? And saving for a GPU would mean I'll have to postpone his work. Like, you know, sometimes you just need to be quick. And so the best solution for that is to rent out GPU power with render. And the best thing about using decentralized services is that you're not paying a huge rich company that already has enough money, so that you don't have to pay them. There's lots of people who are willing to give their GPU power and to rent them out for extra cash. I think that's something really cool. So yeah, those are just my thoughts when I was looking up projects. There are also a few other ones. I actually have my notes over here. Let me just look at them real quick. I'm still pressing the W button so that we can still row the boat. Let's see here. I was studying some stuff about Ethereum because initially I'm a developer, so Ethereum has always been something interesting to me. When I heard that it's called the world computer, quote unquote, and programmable money, which I do agree it's super useful. If you're a developer, I think you'll catch on to this technology quite quick because of how close it is to just the nature of programming. So smart contracts in Ethereum is just basically like Python scripts, you could say. I know some people might not agree with that terminology, but hear me out. It's just a script that allows you to set a deal with someone else on the other side. And so let's say that you have a deal for a project, and for an X% portion of the project is done, the your client will have to pay an X% of the of the total amount that you guys agree on, that they'll pay you. And one of those ways to do it is to use a smart contract. Now, a smart contract would mean that number one, your transactions are all public on the Ethereum network, and number two is that you can't cancel transactions. So I think that's the best part, and you can't lie about it. So the client won't get your work if they don't pay, let's say, their down payment for you. So then, in order for them to receive the full version of the work, they'll have to pay the down payment to you first, and after that, the funds are released. The project, the work that you did for them, will also be released to them. So now they have custody over it, and now you have custody over, let's say, Ethereum, because that's the currency they use in the blockchain. It's pretty cool because, well, one, you don't have the middleman. The middleman is basically the smart contract. However, if you use something like PayPal, or you use something like Cash App, or just a bank transfer, the middleman is the bank, right? And that's something we don't want to do, because the whole reason why the crypto industry is here today is to release us from the dependency of central banks, so that number one, they don't know our transactions. Number two, they cannot monopolize over those transactions. Maybe they'll sell our data to, I don't know, for their advertising, which happens quite a lot. Like I'm like, even in my banking app right now, the banking app automatically categorizes my payments into, well, categories. Like, for, let's say, I'm buying coffee at this place, and I use my banking app to scan the code to pay, something like Apple Pay, you could say. And so I did, and then a notification will pull up on my phone, on my screen, and it will say, oh, you just did a transaction at, let's say, food and retail or food and beverages. And I was like, how did he know that? And well, obviously it's because they know the merchant and they know me, and so they know that I transferred some money to a merchant who sells food and beverages. And I don't like that. I don't like it that now they have data that I buy this coffee, let's say every Saturday on an afternoon. It's too specific, I know, but hear me out. And after they learn enough about my purchasing behavior, they'll try to give me advertisements on my credit card. Say you can buy coffee at this with this credit card, and you'll get points. And I have enough emails on my inbox, buddy. Get out of here. I don't want your advertisements. And to get rid of advertisements, of course, you'll have to subscribe to like a premium mailing service because, oh my goodness, my cat is screaming because there's another cat in front of the door. This is actually hilarious. Shut up! Don't go crazy, man. I mean, you're a woman because my cat is a female. What am I doing? I've been walking. I've been walking everywhere. I need to drop my stuff first. I bet some people are already triggered in the comments of how I'm just walking around with no reason. Let me organize my things. I think I have my obsidian here. Is this not obsidian? That's a block of coal. That's wait, what? Okay, no. I didn't open the upper chest yet. Okay. And this one is for the emeralds, and that's wool right there. That's the block of coal right there. Do I have leather? I do have leather here. Do I have carrots? No, I do not. I'm gonna keep the meat here. I have lots of maps. Okay. There's nothing else that I can put here, I think. Yep, nothing else over here. Put that there. We could put the dirt there. And I guess we could put the buried treasure map wherever I want. So there you go. And for the golden tools, I'll just drop them here for now. And the ominous bottle. What we do need is... Do I not bring charcoal back? I didn't bring charcoal. Oh well. Could just use regular coal. Yep. You can use a blast furnace for that, I forgot. I forgot that I also have some smelting stuff in here. Ooh, I have lots of things that I have not gathered out yet. Okay, cool. Ominous batter. This is always nice as a decoration. I like this. Boom. That looks really nice. Let's put that here. And let's just distribute them evenly like that. I mean, we can distribute them again if we want to. There you go. Alright, I think that's enough. Cool. Wait, copper is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in here. Just crafting the copper blocks and blocks of copper right there and copper ingots. As you can see, I cannot just take my attention away from speaking about something else. I'm doing something else entirely. So please, be patient. I can only do so much things at once. Alright, cool. I forgot that we have so many diamonds now. I could make a full set right now, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just leave this to cook right now. If only farming gives you XP, man, that would be really cool. I hope I didn't step on a crop there. That would be really bad. Okay, cool. We'll just let these two cook. I didn't realize that we were able to get back so quickly. I think we went pretty far away. Yeah, dude, we were pretty far away. Look at that. There's a super cool spot here. There were a lot of caves, but I had too many items on my inventory. Let's see. Yeah, there was definitely lots of caves in the dark forest area here. Interesting stuff. There's also something really cool over here. Oh yeah, I forgot that there's a cherry forest here. Looks really cool as well, but I'm not gonna go there yet. Okay, cool. Let's actually just go to L1 if you want to have more resources. Because again, our goal is to kind of like flatten out this land and, well, make it flat. And so we can make a huge house, not exactly in the middle, but you get the idea around this part. Let's actually see how the topography looks like from up here. So we have lots of layers to eradicate, I suppose. Like this one is a hill right here. So we're going to get rid of all of this. Alright. Going to get rid of all of that. Let's just set on how big we want this house to be. We should probably start working on the outline. Or should we start on just maybe just clearing out land? I think we should start with planning first, definitely, right? Yeah. Let's just do that real quick. It's not exactly hard, so. This music is banging, by the way. I love this stuff. This is Nintendo music, right? Yeah, it is. Let me grab. I have more bridge logs here. Yep. Ooh, I love this song. Yeah, I really like this song. Okay, cool. So, since this will be what our front view would look like, that means I'll have this as my middle door. Well, we could definitely cut this part and we could just make it 2 middle doors like this. Yeah, I think that would work. So this will be the 2 middle doors for the opening. And then we'll do 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 because I want these 3 to be glass windows, right? And so this will be log right here. And then we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again, and do the exact same thing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this works, yeah. Or since we have this already, would that make it look complicated? I think it would look, I think, wait. Maybe going wide isn't exactly the formula here. I think we should go back first. 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. And we could just build here. We could just extend this part right here. So that would look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Ooh, that was a perfect match to. And we'll do the same thing right over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'll just mind the rest of these. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, don't need to go that far. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll just make sure it was 5 blocks. Okay. And we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, that was a mistake there. Wasn't supposed to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's one more here. Let's probably put that there. Let's do the same thing over here. Right. I just like having clean workspaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. This would look great. Cool. Now let's just build. Let's just go to sleep. Let's go to sleep first, and then we'll continue to build the outline so that we know the area we should mine. Let's just build 3 to the back, because you don't need really big houses. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make one more. 1, 2. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Okay. Yep, that's it. And then I'd like to do the exact same thing to what I did to the front. Would that look good? Does that look good? Yeah, that should be fine. It should be fine. It's the back anyways. I could just make a garden behind it. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I'll just build a garden behind it. Yeah. I'm a genius. Look at me. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let's do the exact same thing, but over here. Do I have an extra shovel? No, I do not. I need an extra shovel. Boy, I have so many food. Extra shovel, please. Okay. Let's keep going for now. Let's just finish this outline right here. I knew it. I knew it would break. Alright. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep digging. 1. It's gonna take a while. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I just counted that one wrong. Alright, whatever. Alright. Okay, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that hits the mark. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. We don't need to build that tall. Alright. I think I might need to go to the toilet for a bit. You know, I guess I'll just end the episode here. There's nothing interesting else to talk about. I'm probably going to just announce my Bible reading today. So I was reading First Thessalonians yesterday night. It was a very good one. I think let me just find the verse real quick that I was Thessalonians. Yep. I think if you go to chapter 2 or I think it was chapter 3, never mind. Let me find it. Here you go. Okay. So one of the things about my spiritual life that I have not been practicing a lot, or I guess I'd say something that's lacking in my spiritual life is I'm someone who reads a lot of the Bible and I study a lot, but I don't really pray as much as some people would do. And First Thessalonians chapter 3 verses from 6 to 10. This is a very good small snippet of passage here that I found. It was about Timothy's encouraging report. Let me just read in the ESV because that's the one that I read it in. Okay. But now that Timothy has come to us, oh my bad. First Thessalonians 3, chapter 3, verses 6 to 10. Now that Timothy has come to us from you and has brought us the good news of your faith and love and reported that you always remember us kindly and long to see us as we long to see you. For this reason, brothers, in all our distress and affliction, we have been comforted about you through your faith. For now we live if you are standing fast in the Lord. For what thanksgiving can we return to God for you, for all the joy that we feel for your sake before our God, as we pray most earnestly night and day that we may see you face to face and supply what is lacking in your faith. And because I have really Christian friends that are really dear to my heart, and sometimes we lack the faith. We just have to be honest with that. We lack faith, and sometimes it's very, very discouraging for us. So again, it's a reminder for me, and I guess for lots of other people, is to always pray for the lack of faith for our brothers and sisters, because the Christian life is not an easy one. It's one that we must hold until the second coming of Jesus Christ, which will take a while. We'll never know when and how. And so that's why for all the Christians who are watching this, we'll never know when and how. Maybe tomorrow morning, right when you woke up your bed and you're there, boom, you're at Judgment Day. So we can't really know exactly what will happen, right? So we'll just have to hold to the message of the gospel, to what Jesus Christ has done for us. I've also been reading a lot about eschatology and how the book of Revelation is interpreted. It's very cool stuff. Really, I'm like having like different images in my mind on how would the new earth would look like, with Christ as the king there. It's a very cool thing that you guys should also research about. Anyways, thank you for watching. We were pretty productive today. We actually outlined our house. And probably for next episode, we'll just be digging out this place and I'll be finishing this outline right here. And I guess we'll give this like a 10 block or like 5 block radius from the wall so that we can, at least see the environment around us, because I want this to be a huge mansion. So either way, we really need to dig out all the stuff from here to over there and over there and over there. It'll be a huge project. I hope I can collect enough XP to actually get better gear and to enchant them, so we can have efficiency for shovels, which would be super helpful in cleaning out this place. So yeah, that's it. Once again, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to read your Bible and pray, and God bless you. Have a good time. I'll see you next time.